Welcome back to the channel. As the thumbnail implies, we are going to talk about some books that I think are just perfect for that fall Halloween season. I'm going to make another one for a video that is strictly for books that get you in the Halloween mood, but these are just to get you those crisp fall into Halloween type of vibes that I think are just amazing. I've already started crocheting. My house has always been decorated Halloween. It's year-round here for me because Halloween is my favorite season. So I've already started crocheting. I'm making a black and orange blanket. I have started reading again because I don't really read during the summer. If you've noticed from the lack of uploads that I don't really read during the summer, it's because I can't really get into summer really. So, and it's hot, it's stinky, and I can't really just get comfortable to read. And I'm just doing other things at the same time. So that's it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's talk about it. Alright, the first book I have is a classic for, that person that wants to read a book that's like fall/Halloween, but they want to feel intellectual about it. Well, I have the book for you. You've probably heard about it. It's a little book called Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This is one of my favorite books of all time. I love this book. It's a classic. You really can't go wrong. It does read like a textbook at times. So there's that. But if you really want to truck through a good classic fall/Halloween book, I always do recommend Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, or Dracula. So that's my first recommendation. If you do not, for some reason, know the story of Frankenstein, I will basically give you a rundown. It starts when you are following this ship in the Arctic, and they come across a man who has been nearly frozen to death, and he recalls the story of how he has created life. He has created life, and his creation basically destroys his life, and he ending up in the Arctic, where, he's recalling the story from. He promised his creation that he would make a companion for the creation, which he didn't do, and then the creation kind of just wrecks his life apart. Moral of that story, don't break your promises. No. So yeah, I recommend Frankenstein for that lover that wants to read a book and feel like they're an intellectual. Secondly, if you want those kind of mystery type vibes, but you don't want a horrifying mystery that's going to have like bodies everywhere or like knives and shit. If you want a nice lighthearted mystery, and this is kind of for more like middle grade, but it's also good to enjoy as an adult. I know I have. There's a whole series, but this is the first one. This is the Kingdom Keeper series, Disney After Dark by Ridley Pearson. These books are amazing. They follow the story of Finn and his friends. They are working at Disney World, and they are recalled to Disney World to be DHIs, which is Disney Interactive Hosts, which means that they have holograms in the park. And one day when Finn is sleeping, he ends up becoming his hologram at the parks. And it turns out that these kids and their holograms are part of a bigger scheme that they have to help defeat the Disney villains that are coming alive and gaining sentience from. It's amazing. There's a battle with Maleficent. Check this out. Like, I cannot praise this series enough. It's for more of a middle grade, but it is really nice and thick for a middle grade book. I get through this in a day. I get through it in a day, thoroughly enjoy it every single time I read it. So that one is Disney After Dark, Kingdom Keepers book number 1. There are more in the series. I haven't read past the third one because I haven't been able to find them, but this is a classic to me. So that's book number 2. If you want magic, you want mystery, you want everything of the spooky, scary vibes that aren't too scary, you can't go wrong with this book. I mean, everyone watches these movies. It's amazing. Every single year people watch these movies because they give you those wonderful, tasty fall vibes. Of course, I'm talking about Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. I know there's problems with J.K. Rowling. She is a TERF. We do not support her. But if you can find a copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, if you don't already have it, please do. Secondhand, eBay, really cheap. Other thrift stores and stuff might have it, but Harry Potter. This is a series that I will always praise. It is basically why I started reading in the first place. If you've also been kept under the stairs and do not know the story of Harry Potter, I will give you a quick rundown without spoiling it. Harry is a boy who was put on his aunt and uncle's doorstep at the age of, I think, 15 months. He was a little kid. He was a baby. And when he turns 11, he finds out that he is, in fact, a wizard. In fact, he is the chosen one. He is the one that is destined to fight the most dark wizard of their time, Lord Voldemort. This one follows his first year of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. He has to find the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, whichever one. It was originally published in the UK as Philosopher's Stone, but when it was published in America, it was called the Sorcerer's Stone, because for some reason, I guess they thought we couldn't pronounce philosophers. I do not know. It's got mystery, it's got action, it's got everything. Like, found family, magic, the Great Hall for Halloween will sell you those fall vibes. For sure. Definitely recommend Harry Potter. Always will. It does have issues with, like, misrepresentation and things, but here I have a whole thing that you can appreciate the art without liking the artist. So, it's okay to acknowledge the flaws of something, a work of fiction, music, whatever have you. Everything has flaws because they're made by humans. We all have flaws. And people can grow from that. And if they don't, well, you can still accept that the work has some issues, but without completely condemning it as a whole. And last, but certainly not least, if you want a vampire book, total vampire vibes, while still kind of staying in a real-world setting and dealing with teen issues, this book is for more teenagers. Children under 10, please do not read these books. They have some themes in them that you should not be reading at your age. That's why I recommended The Kingdom Keepers, because this is for this is like a first level chapter book. This is like for third graders on up. Okay? This is what you're going to read if you're like that young. So, there you go. But if you want a vampire book that's for like teenagers, it's got grit, it's got edge, and you just want to kind of hop into a thing kind of like Harry Potter. That's my cat's tail. Would you stop that, sir? This is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I was going to say Michelle Mead because I was covering up the R. It's hard to read things backwards, okay? It's backwards for me. This is Vampire Academy. You follow the story of Rose and I forgot her other name. Hang on. Her name is Lissa. You follow Rose and Lissa. Rose is a guardian. She is supposed to protect Lissa, who is the next vampire, the next one in line of the Dragomir line, and they go to school with other vampires and other guardians. There's a mystery that has to be solved. There's danger, there's grit, there's kind of romance, muddy type vibes in it. That's why it's for teenagers. Kids, don't read this. Because I know there's probably kids that watch my channel. So, being responsible here. We're not the vegan teacher. We don't encourage those kinds of things in this household. Okay? So if you want kind of like smut, kind of smoky vibes, not fire, not straight spice, but I do recommend this one. I recommend Queen of the Damned as well. Anne Rice vampire books. Oh, look, there's an appearance by my cat. Hello, Jack. Hello, my little baby. You gonna say hi to the people? You gonna say hello? No? Okay. We'll just let you kind of hang out in the background. But yeah, those are the kind of books I recommended for fall vibes. There's also, if you want one for like your toddlers to read, hi. There are Spookly, the Square Pumpkin, and the Miss Spider series. I don't have them here because I don't really have a toddler or little kid here, but I do recommend those books, which are Spookly, the Square Pumpkin, and anything of the Miss Spider series. Those are such cute books. I know I loved them as a child. So those are the books I have for you today to kind of kick off your fall vibe reading. If I read anything else that speaks fall, I will definitely get that out to you. So, bye! If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you always be notified for when I post a new video. I'm going to try to post videos out at least 2 a week. If not, I will definitely make a community post. I'll tweet it or whatever. I hope you have a great day and this helped you get into some reading for fall. Hope you have a great day and happy reading. Bye.